Hello, best record for everyone. Welcome to this video about the cures, language, and culture. Okay, barely. I will introduce myself. I'm Jorge Luis Mendoza Roa, and I'm studying a bachelor degree in foreign languages with an emphasis in English, and this is my video about the cultural elements, the roots of the language. Okay, here you can see the list of the contents of the video that we have the lesson plan, parts of the class, and the reflection. Okay, here you can see the lesson plan that I designed to develop the class. Here you can see that the topic is about cultural elements. Here we have like the learning objective that is that by the end of the class, the student will be able to identify the important cultural elements. We're including like typical food, important places, celebrations, and individual thinking orally. It means that we are going to practice the speaking skill. That's like the main skill of this video of this class. And here you can see that the tutor that I designed, the water theory. Here you can see that the main activity that is related to was reading and answer some questions. We have a different final project, and we have the assessment. Okay, right now we are going to see some part of the class. Here we have like class recording parts. Yeah, I already said, and it is related to the class that I developed. And here we have the word. Yeah, give me a moment. Okay, and here you're going to see the video, and we're going to see the warm up activity. Up activity. And what is the activity about? It says that we have to look up the images and answer the questions. The questions are, what is it? What does this image represent in American culture? And have you seen it before? Here we have our images and we have like to answer these questions. Here we have the first one. What is it, Laura?
I think it's the Statue of Liberty.
Yes, that's right. And do you know what these images that image that is the Statue of Liberty means to the American culture? What it means to the United States? You can say if you know, or if you don't know, you can tell me.
Well, I think that the Statue of Liberty is one of the most important symbols in the United States because it represents like many values like freedom, liberty, opportunity in the way that for millions of immigrants arrived in America during the 19th and the 20th centuries, the
Okay, here in this recording, you can observe like the main important cultural elements that I included here that was related to important places or elements that are representative to the American culture from the United States. Yeah, that's like the idea of this video that is to mention like how I integrated those cultural elements in a real class. You can see that here I integrated like those elements like the Statue of Liberty, another ones were like the White House, like the United States flag, and the Hollywood signs which are like important elements of this culture, and it is important to know about it. Okay, here we are going to continue. We have like the main activity, which is another important part of the class, where I integrated important cultural elements, in this case related to typical food and important food festivals of the United States. Okay, let's wait. It is loaded. Okay, meanwhile, I can tell you that during this activity, the student read So now
3. Eat, drink, SF.
it was like the first question. Okay. I was saying that during this part of the activity, the students were reading some a test related to the food festivals, and we're going to see an example of this during this video.
San Francisco. The Eat, Drink, SF Festival is one of the newer food festivals in the country and was started only about 10 years ago. However, it has made it to the list of the country's top food festivals because of the variety of it offers.
Okay, how you read it all? It was like a part of the reading. And right now I asked to her some questions related to it to practice the speaking skill and to learn about these important cultural elements. Those are like open questions related to the test and related to what she thought about it. That was which food festival from the reading would you most like to attend and why?
Well, based on the reading, I was really interested in all types of festivals because I think that they create such a valuable opportunity to interact with many people, to understand more about all the traditions that are held in the country. However, if I had to choose, I would probably stay with Eat, Drink, SF festival because I think that it offers a great variety of international and local foods. And I believe that it would be a great opportunity and experience to try different dishes.
Okay, how you already saw during this video, she answered like some questions related to the reading, and yeah, it was about the food and food festivals, which are like important elements, and we analyze all the information related to it and why it is important the food or yeah as the cultural element of this culture like for example like traditions and all of it which is representative of the United States. Okay, let's continue with the other part. Here we have the final project of this class. We have to remember that in this class we use like the problem-based learning methodology, and we have like a project that is important. And in this project, it's ready to create a post. With this post will be related to all the topic that we have been studying during the class. Let's see the video. Our final project that will be about create a virtual post in this Padlet, including it says we have to include an image and to rephrase it about the most important cultural elements of American society. Here, if you can see it here, it was a post that I created. Here we have like, the image related to the topic and three phrases that I created about it. That okay, in this first activity, yeah, this was the final project, and here you can see it on the screen that it uploaded, like her post related to the topic with some images. Yeah, it was an incredible part because it shared like the ideas. Yeah, and we can like practice about the cultural elements that they consider are important of this culture. Okay, right now let's see the other part that is the last one. It is like the assessment. Okay, here we have like the assessment activity of this class. Okay, then we evaluate the speaking, the reading comprehension, about the reading, and about all the whole class. Okay, let's wait a minute. It is loading. Yeah, then with this assessment, we recognize, we should recognize like the importance of the cultural elements. To expose the to expose this your pause. It is like part of the assessment of this class. Okay, and you can do it. You have 1 minute.
Oh, no problem, teacher. And thank you so much for this opportunity. And sure, well, something that I can say about the symbols, well, in the first place, I was thinking about different representations that we've seen during the class, because I think that each of them carries something really special. And nonetheless, I decided to select the three ones that you can see in the presentation. And first, the 4th of July, I think it's a very important celebration in the United States because it represents like the country's independence.
As the last assessment of activity, and it is like the final quiz. We're going to play it here, and you're going to say the answers. Okay, let's start. Here we have the first question that is, what is the most iconic food festivals in the US? What do you think? What option? Number A, letter A, National Fried Chicken Fest. B, LA Food Fest. C, Eat, Drink, SF. D, Taste of Chicago. What do you think?
I think it's the taste of Chicago.
Okay, let's move on.
I think it's individualism.
Mm, yes, that's the correct one. I say that in my post. Okay, we almost got all the points, but we made a mistake. Okay, it was like the last part of the activity. Yeah, how it said it was the assessment, and we evaluated like the speaking, the reading comprehension, and the class in general. And we evaluated that you identified the important cultural elements of the United States and the language. Okay, let's continue with the other part. Okay, here we have like a reflection. Okay, and to conclude with this activity, I have to say that it was incredible to develop the lesson plan, includes activities and immerse the students with this topic that is like trying to use like an skill, increase skills, but at the same time immerse them with the cultural elements which are important. Now, how you know, it is important to to learn about these cultural elements, to learn about the language that we are learning. Yeah, that was basically all. Thank you for everything, and I see you another opportunity. Goodbye.